Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 2021 horror film Spiral. This is the ninth Saw film, technically same universe. Max Marisol Nichols, Samuel L. Jackson, Chris Rock, four main cast members. This was awesome. I didn't watch it when it came out in theaters. I wanted to wait. I was hearing very mixed things. I wanted to focus. I wanted to reabsorb the Saw franchise prior to coming into it. We did a Saw marathon, I want to say last year, the year before, something like that. So, like, the eighth film is a prequel, kind of. And the ninth one, this one, it's the same universe. John Kramer, we know as Jigsaw. We know about the Jigsaw killings. This takes place in a city just called Metropolitan City. It's about a police department. And so, why are dirty cops being trapped and killed? And for what purpose, right? Samuel L. Jackson plays Chris Rock's father. Very interesting dynamic. Marisol plays the new captain. Love her. We all know and love her as Hermione Lodge from Riverdale. And, what the hell's his name? We just talked about his name. The other guy. I forget. I first knew him from, what was it, 2013's Internship. He had a British accent. Everybody does a great job. It's in the Saw universe. So, there's new killings happening in this city, and there's a new type of pig mask. It's not the same pig mask that we know and love from the first chunk. It's a new pig mask. So Leigh Whannell and James Wan are executive producers on this. So the original creators of the 2004 Saw film are not directly involved, but they are exec producers on this film as well. So how do you make a spin-off film, a spin-off horror film in the same universe? How does it work? And so you use it as inspiration in a copycat killer aspect, and it works. The story has to be logical in regards to why are the killings happening. All of the people that were killed / put in traps were all given means of escape. Will they choose to accept the escape? Will they choose to not accept the escape? Compared to later, 6, 7, 8, no, 5, 6, 7 was main Saw, like, just Hoffman was killing to kill kind of a thing. The whole Jill versus Hoffman bit in Saw 7, that was pretty interesting as well. But like the original concept of why John Kramer as Jigsaw was putting people in traps was to try to atone for their sins, kind of a thing. And so this is it's an atone for the sins, but it's acknowledge what you did was wrong kind of a thing. Dirty cop did this, dirty cop did that, dirty cop did that, dirty chief did that. So who's killing? Why are people being killed? The twist at the end being that the partner is not actually dead, but it was him the whole time. He was the kid of the witness who was murdered by the dirty cop that Chris Rock's character of Zeke, turned in. All of these different things. It was eloquently explained, and that's an interesting word for it, because it wasn't the twist reveal at the direct end. You had the twist reveal at like hour 15 minutes. It's an hour and a half long minute. Very quick. Very, very quick movie. Hour and a half. Quick 90-minute movie. Hour 15, we get the final revelation of who's doing this and why. And, like, Zeke is now choosing, is he going to save everybody? Is he going to join, to bring in the dirty cops to have, this main character now kill dirty cops? How can we help the citizens of this metropolitan city? And it's interesting making the live or die, make your choice. But having a different pig, having a different voice, having different puppets. Very interesting with the symbolism of pulling the strings and the puppetry of it and the pig representing the cops. Very well done. It was impressive. I was impressed in a Saw film because I didn't predict it. That was the interesting part. I find it very interesting. I didn't predict it. I find it very interesting that it fits so well as the ninth installment in a franchise, and it's not directly related to Jigsaw killings. It's its own inspiration of Jigsaw killings, and the main character goes, Jigsaw had a point with the spiral. It symbolizes rebirth. It symbolizes anew. Let's create a new department. Let's do this together. And it's hard to find the logic when they're putting it that way. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting and very well done. I'm surprised at how much hate this actually got, because it's a great installment in the Saw franchise. It's a great film by itself, and it's quick. It doesn't lag, it doesn't drag. We get the appropriate backstory, we get the appropriate amount of violence, we get the appropriate amount of live or die, make your choice. Of course I miss my Billy puppet, but it's not Saw, it's Spiral. It's a whole different thing. So now that what's-his-face, whose name I can't remember, is alive and well, what happens next? Is Saw 10 going to be directly related to Spiral? Is Saw 10 going to be directly related to Saw 1 through 8? I don't know. We'll find out. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.